Okay, I just wanted to make a video for you so you could understand better. So, I finished launching my Photoshop. So this is what my history looks like. This is the one I did, the one you saw online, and so some of the elements that I used. Let me just go through them. Some of the elements that I used. Okay, so let's dive right in. Okay. So when you're done opening your Photoshop, you click on Open. Then you can load the items the elements that you want to use for this manipulation. So let's say we're going to try doing replicating the one you saw on my Facebook timeline. So this is the first picture. Um, um, this is the second, the third, and okay. Um, what again did we use? Again did we use? Again did we use? Okay, we use this water. We use the splash, and um, 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 okay, that's basically all that we use. Okay, let's open this up. Okay, okay. I'm sure you're familiar with this interface already, so I wouldn't have to start explaining what key, what every tool will do in Photoshop. So let me start. Okay, so we'll start here. Um, um, okay, let's use since this is basically the main background of our of our animation, maybe our manipulation. So every other item will be imported into it. So let's get on with it. Or let me show you another way you can do this. Another way you can do this is to close other items, other elements. You can close other elements. You can close this. You can close this. So you'll be left with this. So you have to trace this image out of this background first. That's the first thing you do is to trace it out of the background. I already have a traced image of it, so I wouldn't spend much time trying to trace this same image from it. I have the one from the one I did last time, so I wouldn't waste time in creating a fresh in tracing it all over. So let me just go and drag the image. Okay, let me cancel this. Let me cancel this. Let me get it from another. Let me cancel this. Okay, sorry. Let me cancel this. Okay. So open Maureen PSD. Okay. Let me see if this is it. Okay. So what we have here. So from this one, I'll just go and hijack this young lady. But for you over there, you'd have to trace the image out of the background first so that it will look like this, so that it will stand on its own. So I will drag this girl to this and I'll drop it. You see. But before I do that, sorry I didn't tell you. Before I do that, I'll first I'll change the resolution of this particular image. I'll go to image size and the normal I'll make the resolution 300 and I'll click save. Click save. And another thing you could do is go to image size again, go to canvas image. Then you could make it 7. That's the, the, the dimension of a full picture. 7.5. Okay. Let's not use 7.5. We just leave it at that. Then drag the image down here and drop it. So let me zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. What I'll do is I'll hold my shift and enlarge this picture and enlarge. Hold your shift to always, do not forget. Always hold your shift. Then look for the perfect place that you would like to place the image, and you place it. Let's say this is fine with me. I think for us it is fine at the center, right? Okay, this is fine. So I'll click enter. Then I'll go to my folders. I'll go to my folders. I'll look for the place that I saved the elements that I want to use for my manipulation. So what I'll do first is come here. Let's say I want to use this element firstly. I'll drag it. I'll drag it to this place and I'll drop it. See, our picture is already taking shape, but there's something you need to do. You need to put it behind these layers. You need to know how to use your layers. For a perfect manipulation, you should know that the cloud is behind the water. So you drag this folder, the folder of the water, and place it above the cloud. Now watch what will happen when I do this. Watch me. I'm dragging it above. It's taking a different shape altogether. Now here the manipulation will start fully. So let me start. I won't do much of the whole editing, the whole thing here. I wouldn't. I just want to just show you how it can be done. So to make this effect look like she's in the water, there are two ways you can do it. You can either let her be in the water, or you can remove this image and bring in the tail. I'll show you both ways. Let's see. I'll start by creating a masking tool, a layer mask. I'll create it. Then I'll go and pick a brush. I'll select my brush tool, then change my foreground color to black by clicking on this place, and it will change to black. So when you've done that, you can reduce your opacity. Reduce your opacity to maybe 40. Your flow to 40. Then you can come down to this place and clean. Are you seeing what is happening here? It's already looking like she's in the water. You see, right? She's already looking like she's in the water. So you can decide to leave this image like this. It depends on the concept of your work. This image can be like this, and it's looking like she's in the water. Wow, this lady is in the water already, and you've not even done much. So you see. So what next? This can be a concept if you want it to be, or you can decide to bring in the tail of a mermaid. Okay, I downloaded this from PNG link, so you can drag this image down to this place and drop it. So let's reduce the size. Let's reduce the size to what we can use. Remember, this is a rough work, so I wouldn't spend much time in trying to create plenty. I just want to make it simple as possible. So you can either leave this effect like this. Okay, let me remove this tail for now. Let me finish the editing before I bring back the tail. So another thing is it's um it's bringing in the fishes. Okay, let's see this one. Um, I could bring this in. You could rotate it whatever way you want, or you could select them one by one. But I don't have time to start selecting these images, so I'll just pack all of them and put it like that anyhow. But please don't do it. Don't do it like this. If you're being paid for a job, don't rush the job like this. But for this training sake, you could just do it like this and go your way. I'll just do it and go my way. Not you, sir. Okay. So you have this. So you could still do it to show that this thing is inside the water. You create your layer marks and you pick a brush too. Hope I'm not too fast. Then you start cleaning. Start cleaning. And as you can see, you're already looking like you're in the water. You see the effect, looking like they're in the water already. So you could decide to play with the color, play with the color of her skin, play with the color of the cloud, make sure everything is the same. So what do I do? How do I change the color of the sky and make it? I want the picture of the sea and the sky to be um to complement each other. So what do I do? I could click on the layer, then go to image, go to adjustment, then go to you could go to hue and saturation. Yes, use hue and saturation. Let me take this to the other side so you can see what's happening. So you could either make this black and white. Oh, this is looking cool already. It's looking cool. However you want it, however you want it. You try to leave it here, around here, but this is nice for me. So I'll leave it here. Then the color of the water, I could decide to still something. I could go to adjustment. I could go to the hue and saturation again, and I could turn down the saturation, whatever, well, however you want it to look like. It just depends. It depends on your creativity and what you'd like at the moment. So whatever you want, however you want it, just do it. Just what's real for you at that time. What is real? How is it looking? You look. Is it fine? Is it looking real? Whatever. Just come up with something nice. Just think. It's just about oh, it depends on your creativity at the end of the day. So how creative can you be with this? Okay. Let's say this is okay. I'm rushing this work, so I wouldn't spend much time recording so much. So another thing, let me show you how I added the tail. So how I added the tail. So what I did was I clicked on this layer. Remember we did the clipping mask. Remember what I said earlier? Click on this layer. Then I erased her leg. You just do it. Just increase the opacity to 100, the flow to 100, so we wouldn't waste much time here. So we just erase it up to this place, up to this place, to this place, and up to this place. So we have just her waist up. And what? So bring in this baby. Then let's zoom in. Let's zoom in so we can make sure we're doing something good and creative. So what do I do here? I could double click on this button and okay, let me save it first. You reduce it a little. Okay, okay, it's looking good here. It's looking good here, but not perfect. Looking good here, but not perfect. So let's take it up a bit. Okay, I could try to leave it here. Let's see how it looks. Zoom out. Not so good, not so good. Let's reduce this image a little. Use it a little. Okay, so I think we are onto something here. We're onto something here. We're onto something here. Make sure you're doing a clean work. Always make sure you are doing a clean work. If you're doing a clean work, so we still try adjusting this little. can drop this here, then I'll pick my brush so that I'll make it more real, realistic. Okay, of the mermaid. Be asked to rasterize the object so you can work on it. So, oh, change your opacity, reduce your opacity. You can to undo what you've done. You can either use Ctrl Z or you go to history and do whatever you want. So, okay, history, okay. Let's move this up back. All right. So, pick the brush, create a clipping mask, and bam, there you go. Reduce, reduce to 40. Okay, reduce to 35. Let's do 35 now. Then you clean and try make this as real as it can be. This is a rough work. I wouldn't spend much time in trying to blend this, but this is just an idea of how it can be. Okay, this tail is looking small. We can do something about it. We can do something about this tail. We can, okay, we can leave it here. Leave it here. Just drag it back. Ladies, ladies, then blend it. Distort. Can you distort and skew, and skew, and skew. I'm sure you're understanding what I'm doing. So you have basic knowledge of Photoshop. Okay, let's pick this brush again and try to blend what we've done. Let's try to blend what we've done. Okay, to cause a distraction here, so someone wouldn't really notice what we've done. Let's add a splash, water splash. So bring it down here, click on enter, and let's zoom out a little. Zoom out a little. Let's reduce this. Then let's zoom in. Zoom in again. Then I'll rotate this because of the effect that I'm trying to achieve. I'll rotate this. I could take this place and um yeah, why would I like it? Okay, let me erase this place. I'll pick my eraser tool. My eraser tool, set it to 100. That's what I want. You can rasterize clean effects before you can clean. So I'll clean it, then have what I want. Then now I can twist this and try to let me reduce this. Just find what works for you. Just know what will work for you. Just know what will work for you. That's all I would say. You can increase this. Okay. I'm going to clean this a little. I'll clean this a little. Clean this a little. Pick it up a bit. Just enough for what I want. So I showed you how to clean, right? So I remember I create this mark, pick your brush tool, then set your opacity, then you start cleaning, start cleaning, you start cleaning. Remember, remember, this is just, I'm trying to rush everything. Sorry, trying to rush everything. Sorry, my bad. Take this out. Sorry, you wouldn't have to see this. So, let me increase my opacity, and I'd like to remove it from her hand. We don't need this here. We don't need this here. We don't need all this. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't. Okay, to leave it here. Okay, here. It's okay. Above, should be above the water. Okay. So it's helping to cause a distraction and make the picture look nicer. So this is basically what you should know. And okay, what else can we do here? What else can we do here? Okay, we could change the color of our splash to blend with the image. So we could go to adjustment, we could do hue and saturation, and turn, make it look like water. Okay, let me zoom in. Now this is the before. See how it's extracting, and this is the after. I think it's looking better like this. You can, however you want to do, however you want to, just play with these colors. Just keep playing with them. However you want yours to look like. That's how it will. Just keep playing with water. I prefer leaving it here. Okay, you could play with the hue, play with the hue, you could play however, whatever, however you want. It's okay. I think it's fine here. It's okay here. It's okay. It's okay here. Okay. And okay. Okay, this is basically it. So it's anything you don't understand, but we keep practicing. I didn't spend much time on this. I didn't want to do much. Okay, so keep practicing, and you get better. So whatever you don't understand, just let me know. Just ask the questions, like whatever tool you don't know how you can get around it here. Just let me know still, so I could do you through. I could make another video for you on how you can get around some of these equipments. Remember, all you need to do is import the images by dragging each and every one of them. If they are PNG files, you drag and drop. But if they are not PNG files, you drag it and drop it here. Then you start tracing or doing whatever you want. So that's basically all for now.